Let's start the interview now. Tell me about yourself.
Hi, my name is Minho, and I'm a business major in my early 20s. I recently finished my military service, so I'm currently focusing on my studies and also working part-time at a convenience store near my school. I'm really interested in marketing and entrepreneurship, so I try to read books and watch videos related to those topics. In my free time, I love listening to music or going for a walk. I'm also preparing for the OPIC test because I want to improve my English communication skills.
In your background survey, you indicated that you like to listen to music. What kind of music do you like? Who is your favorite musician or composer?
I enjoy listening to various types of music, but my favorite genres are K-pop and R&B. I think K-pop is really fun and energetic, and it helps me stay motivated, especially when I'm commuting to school or working at my part-time job. R&B, on the other hand, has a more relaxing vibe, so I often listen to it when I want to unwind after a long day. My favorite musician is IU. She's incredibly talented. Not only is she a great singer, but she also writes her own songs. Her voice is soft and emotional, and I feel like her lyrics always tell a meaningful story. One of my favorite songs by her is Through the Night. Whenever I feel stressed about school or life, listening to that song really comforts me. Another artist I enjoy is Crush, a Korean R&B singer. His music has a smooth, jazzy feel that's perfect for late-night listening. I think both IU and Crush are amazing because their music connects with people on a deeper level. For me, music isn't just background noise, it's something that really lifts my mood and helps me get through tough days.
How do you enjoy listening to music? When and where do you listen to music? Do you listen to the radio or go to a concert? Please give me all the details.
I usually listen to music using my smartphone and wireless earphones. I enjoy listening to music while doing everyday things, like commuting to school, working part-time, or cleaning my room. Music helps me focus and lifts my mood, especially when I'm tired or stressed. At night, I often lie down in bed and listen to calm, relaxing songs to unwind before I sleep. Sometimes I also watch live performances or music videos on YouTube, especially by my favorite artists like IU or Crush. I haven't been to a live concert yet, but I really want to go someday with my friends. I don't listen to the radio very often these days, but I used to enjoy it during long car rides with my family. Overall, music plays a big role in my daily life.
How did you first become interested in music? Has your taste in music changed over the years?
I first became interested in music when I was in middle school. At that time, K-pop was really popular, and my friends and I used to share our favorite songs with each other. I remember listening to groups like Big Bang and EXO during lunch breaks and after school. That's when I realized how fun and powerful music can be. Over the years, my taste in music has definitely changed. Back then, I preferred upbeat and energetic songs, but now I enjoy more emotional and relaxing music, like ballads and R&B. These days, I often listen to artists like IU or Crush because their lyrics are meaningful and their voices are really comforting. I think as I grew older, I started to connect with music on a deeper level.
Can you tell me about the popular food in your country? What is your favorite food? Please describe it in detail.
Korea is known for its delicious and unique food. One of the most popular dishes is samgyeopsal, which is grilled pork belly. People usually eat it with side dishes like kimchi, garlic, and samjang, and wrap the meat in lettuce or perilla leaves. It's often enjoyed with friends or coworkers at restaurants, especially after work or on weekends. As for my personal favorite, I love tteokbokki, which is spicy stir-fried rice cakes. It's made with chewy rice cakes, fish cakes, and a sweet and spicy red pepper sauce called gochujang. I often eat it at snack bars or order it for delivery when I'm studying or relaxing at home. I love the texture and bold flavor. It's comforting and reminds me of my school days. Even now, whenever I eat tteokbokki, it instantly lifts my mood.
Can you tell me about a memorable food experience from your childhood? What did you eat, and what made it special?
One of my most memorable food experiences from childhood is eating galbijim, or braised short ribs, at my grandmother's house. She used to cook it for me whenever I visited her during holidays or special occasions. The beef was so tender that it would almost melt in my mouth, and the sweet soy-based sauce was incredibly flavorful. What made it so special was not just the taste, but the feeling of warmth and love. I remember sitting around the table with my family, laughing and talking while enjoying the meal. My grandmother always prepared a lot of food and made sure everyone had enough. Even now, whenever I eat galbijim, it reminds me of those happy moments with my family and especially my grandmother.
Have you ever had a problem with your food delivery, like a missing item, or when your reservation was not properly made? How did you resolve it?
Yes, I had a problem with a food delivery once. I ordered fried chicken through a delivery app, but when the food arrived, the drink I ordered was missing. I was a bit disappointed because I had paid extra for it. I immediately called the restaurant and explained the situation politely. They apologized and said they would send the drink right away. About 20 minutes later, the delivery person came back with the drink and even gave me a small coupon as compensation. I think the way the restaurant handled the situation was really professional. Mistakes can happen, but their quick and kind response made me feel satisfied. Since then, I've actually ordered from that place again because I trust their service.
You indicated in your survey that you prefer to stay at home during your vacations. Who do you usually spend your time with, and what do you like to do together?
Yes, I usually prefer to stay at home during vacations because it helps me relax and recharge. I often spend that time with my family, especially my younger brother. Since we both enjoy video games, we often play games together on our console. We also like watching movies or variety shows on TV or Netflix. Sometimes we order delivery food like chicken or pizza and just enjoy a lazy day at home. Spending time at home with family is meaningful for me because I'm usually busy with school and my part-time job. So during vacations, I try to slow down and enjoy simple things with the people I care about. It's a great way to relieve stress without spending a lot of money.
When was the last time you spent your vacation at home? Who did you spend it with? And what did you do throughout the day? Please describe it in detail.
The last time I spent my vacation at home was during the winter break. I stayed home for about 2 weeks, and I spent most of that time with my younger brother. Since it was really cold outside, we didn't go out much. Instead, we stayed in and enjoyed some relaxing activities together. In the morning, we usually slept in and had a late breakfast. Then we would play video games or watch Netflix. We watched a lot of movies and comedy shows, which helped us relax and laugh a lot. Sometimes we ordered food like fried chicken or Korean Chinese food, and we ate while watching TV. At night, we stayed up late talking or playing games. It was a simple vacation, but it was really enjoyable because I could rest and spend quality time with my family without any stress or pressure.
Describe one memorable experience you had during a vacation at home. What happened? Why was the vacation so unforgettable?
One of the most memorable experiences I had during a vacation at home was during the COVID-19 pandemic. At that time, I couldn't travel or meet friends, so my family and I decided to do something fun at home. We planned a home camping night in the living room. We turned off the lights, set up a small tent using blankets, and even used flashlights like we were outdoors. We ordered food like ramen and fried chicken, and we talked, laughed, and played card games together. It felt like a real camping trip, even though we never left the house. That night was unforgettable because it brought my family closer and created a lot of fun memories in such a simple way. It reminded me that we don't always need to go somewhere fancy to have a good time.
You are interested in a healthy diet. Someone introduced you to a professional nutritionist who helps people improve their diet. Contact the nutritionist and ask several questions so that you can learn more about a healthy diet.
Hi, my name is Minho. I was introduced to you by one of your previous clients. I'm a college student, and I'm interested in improving my eating habits, especially because I'm often busy with school and work. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay. First, what are some easy and healthy meals I can make at home when I don't have much time? Second, I sometimes skip breakfast. Do you think that's a big problem? Also, what are some snacks that are healthy but still taste good? Lastly, could you recommend a simple meal plan or routine that fits a student lifestyle? I really want to eat better, but I'm not sure where to start, so I'd appreciate any advice. Thank you.
You discovered that you will have to work late on the day of the meeting. Contact the nutritionist to leave a message which explains the problem. Then offer 2 to 3 alternatives to the issue.
Hi, this is Minho. I had an appointment scheduled with you for tomorrow afternoon. But unfortunately, I just found out that I have to work late that day because of an unexpected shift change at my part-time job. I'm really sorry for the short notice. I was wondering if we could reschedule our meeting. I'm available this Saturday morning or Sunday afternoon, whichever works better for you. If that doesn't work, I'm also free next Tuesday evening after 6 p.m. Please let me know what time is most convenient for you. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience, and I hope we can find a time that works. Thank you.
What caused you to become more interested in diet or exercise? What steps did you take in order to get healthier? Has your interest grown through the years? Discuss the details of this experience.
I became more interested in diet and exercise during my military service. In the Army, we had a fixed schedule with regular meals and daily physical training. I noticed that I had more energy and felt healthier when I followed that routine. That experience made me realize how important good habits are. After I was discharged, I tried to keep up some of those habits. For example, I started cooking simple meals at home instead of eating fast food. I also began going to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, mostly doing weight training and light cardio. At first, it was hard to stay consistent, but over time, it became a part of my weekly routine. These days, I still care a lot about my health. I watch what I eat, try to drink more water, and exercise regularly. I think my interest in staying healthy has definitely grown over the years, especially because I feel more focused and confident when I take care of my body.
Compare the activities that children do at the park as opposed to what adults do while at parks. Discuss the many facilities at parks that are intended to accommodate both children and adults alike.
At parks, children and adults usually enjoy very different kinds of activities. Children often run around, play tag, or use playground equipment like slides, swings, and climbing frames. They love being active and using their imagination while playing with their friends. On the other hand, adults tend to do quieter or more relaxing activities. Many adults go to parks to take a walk, jog, or simply sit on a bench and enjoy the fresh air. Some people bring their dogs, read books, or even do yoga in open areas. Most parks are designed to accommodate both age groups. For kids, there are playgrounds with safety flooring, and sometimes even splash pads in the summer. For adults, many parks have outdoor gyms, walking trails, and exercise stations. Some parks even have picnic tables, basketball courts, or cultural spaces like outdoor stages. In this way, parks provide a great environment where both children and adults can enjoy themselves in their own way.
I'd like to know the main issue related to public parks today. What is the biggest problem that users of public parks face? What needs to be done to solve this problem? Tell me about it in detail.
One of the biggest problems that public parks face today is littering and poor cleanliness. Many people visit parks for relaxation or exercise, but unfortunately, not everyone takes care of the space. It's common to see trash like plastic bottles, food wrappers, and leftover picnic items left behind, especially on weekends or holidays. This not only makes the park look dirty, but it can also harm the environment and even be dangerous for children and animals. The root of the problem is a lack of awareness and personal responsibility among some visitors. To solve this issue, I think several things need to be done. First, local governments should install more trash cans and make sure they are emptied regularly. Second, we need more public campaigns to educate people about keeping parks clean. Lastly, fines for littering should be more strictly enforced to encourage better behavior. By combining these efforts, we can keep our public parks clean, safe, and enjoyable for everyone.